Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cresskill High School. As tonight, the Cougars of Cresskill host the Gales of St. Mary Rutherford. Matt Nelson here with you on NJ.org Varsity, live from Cresskill High School, as these two teams are about to square off at a it's the North Jersey Interscholastic Athletic Conference matchup. And tonight is senior night for the Cougars as they honor their senior members of the squad, the last home game of the season, before we head into the playoff rounds. Let's listen in onto the ceremony as the Cresskill High School seniors are being introduced. It's Tyler Eilenberg you're looking at center court with his mom and dad. Eilenberg, a 6'5" senior, and he will be one of the starters tonight. Austin Carno making his way out to greet his parents. Carno is a 6'3" senior. This is Adnan Jaludi, a 6'4" senior. Jaludi will be one of the starters tonight as he gets a nice hug from his father. And last but not least, Christian Van Cleft, a 5'10" senior who is returning from an injury. And he will be one of the starters tonight as he is being greeted by his mother. And there are your seniors. Eilenberg, Van Cleft, who you see walking back towards his bench, Cardo, and Jaludi. Cresskill comes into this game with a record of 17-4 and 10-2 here on their home court. St. Mary is 14-6 overall with a record of 6-4 on the road. St. Mary's is now introducing their starters. Over on the right side of the court.
Thank you. Now here are the starting lineups for the St. Mary's Gale. Number 4.
First man introduced. Number 4, Tim Klarman.
Number 25, junior Dino Braderick.
Dino Braderick is next, wearing number 25.
Number 22, senior
Tristan Irizarry, number 22. In pregame rituals for the Gales basketball team, Kevin Van Dyke. And finally, Keith Bacote. Correction, that's Baycoat, the last name. Brian Gascione is the head coach of the Gales, recently head coach at Rutherford High School. He was released from the school following the end of the 2010 season. And down to the other end of the court, where the Cougars of Cresskill High School are being introduced. Number 23, you just saw him walk out. Matt Flood, second lead scorer on the squad, averaging 14.6 points per game and 7 rebounds per game. Tyler Eilenberg, you just saw moments ago. Eilenberg averaging 4 points per game.
Number 4, senior
Christian Van Cleft, the next man being introduced. Again, he's returning from injury and getting a chance to start in his final home game as a Cougar.
Number 20, senior
Austin Cardo is next. Cardo, a 6'3" senior. One of the guards of the squad, averaging just under 7 points per game. And finally,
senior captain
Adnan Jaludi, a 6'4" senior, averaging just over 6 points and 6 rebounds per game. And the head coach of the Cresskill Cougars is Mike Dodo.
Referees for tonight's game are Mr. Nick Peloso and Mr. Mark Welsh. Ladies and gentlemen, now is a
Let's
special
pause
treat. We've got some of the upcoming talent
just a moment
in our vocal department
for the singing
on the basketball court.
of our national anthem.
Sing the national anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets roared glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and our home
Thanks for joining us on our live tonight's game is being sponsored this evening by Tony Treble of Century 21 Conception for your real estate brokerage this spring. Matt Nelson again here with you on NJ.org Varsity as St. Mary High School of Rutherford takes on Cresskill. St. Mary coming in with a record of 14-6, Cresskill with a record of 17-4. The Cougars of Cresskill in their home white uniforms. St. Mary's taking the court in their road blue. Tristan Irizarry will take the tip for St. Mary. Correction. Jaludi takes the tip for St. Mary's. And Bako took the tip for St. Mary's. We're underway as Cresskill has possession first. Cardo with the ball. Bounce pass inside to Van Cleft. Eilenberg gets it off the glass for the first points of the game. 2-0 lead for the Cougars. 20 seconds in this contest. The clock is temporarily stopped. And we have a whistle as number 22, Tristan Arizari was called for a double dribble. Now we're having issues with the shot clock. Mike Dodo mentioning mentioning to the referee, there's an issue with the clock, guys. Get it fixed. The clock stopped with 7:39 to play here in the first. So we're gonna get that issue. So they're gonna get the issue settled out here. Yeah, it looks like when the plugs got loose, it fell off the scoreboard machine. And head coach Mike Dodo helping out. We say the scoreboard, and there we go. Scoreboard's back up. 2-0 Cresskill with 7:39 to play here in the first quarter. Austin Cardo to inbound for Cresskill. And the ref's making sure that the right amount of time is on the clock. Indeed it is. 7:39 to play here in the first. That Flood with the ball. Jaludi. Flood in the corner. He gives it back to Jaludi. Jaludi off the glass and in. And on Jaludi gives the Cougars a 4-0 lead. 7:20 to play here in the first. Arizari, Clarnico, in and out, and the rebound by Eilenberg. Here comes Van Cleef the other way. Cardo with the ball on the near side. Eilenberg. There's a three by Cardo. It's short. Rebound by Klarman, number 4. A three by Baycoat. No good. And here come the Cougars with the ball. 6:45 to play here in the first. 4-0 Cresskill. Here's Flood. Back to Cardo. That was for 3. His shot short. Eilenberg with the rebound. Loose ball. And the Cougars will take it just a little bit farther back, just inside half court. We played 90 seconds. 4-0 Cresskill. Eilenberg with the ball at the top. Cardo. Van Cleef with the ball. Not a fast-paced game so far. Flood with the 2. It's no good. And the last touch was by Flood, as he tried to get his own offensive rebound, and the ball went out of bounds. 5:59 to play here in the first. Cresskill 4, St. Mary nothing. And here comes Tim Klarman carrying the ball from right to left. Klarman goes to Dino Broderick. Here's Baycoat with the shot up, no good. It's saving out of bounds is Jaludi. Here come the Cougars. Van Cleef at the top. Flood. Eilenberg with the hook shot, no good. And the rebound by Klarman. Here come the Gales. There's a 3 by Broderick. Yes! Dino Broderick puts the Gales on the board. It's 4-3 with 5 minutes to play here in the first. Van Cleef up top. Jaludi inside. And St. Mary's comes up with the ball on a Cresskill turnover, the first of the game. There's a 3 by Evan Van Dyke. Back-to-back threes for the Gales as they jump out to a 6-4 lead. 4.5 to play here in the first. Here's Eilenberg. Back up top to Van Cleef. Nat Flood. Back to Van Cleef. Flood. Jaludi. Eilenberg. A lot of ball movement here. They work it around to Austin. Back to Van Cleef. Jaludi turns around here in the first. Braderick. Double teamed. Van Dyke. And Bacote took too many steps in the corner. Traveling violation on Keith Bacote. His name is spelled B-A-C-O-T-E. 3:45 to play here in the first, and so far it's been a pretty great defensive game. 6-4 our score, Cresskill out in front. Here's Cardo with a cross-court pass. That's Flood for three, no good, and a rebound by Bacote. Here come the Gales. Bacote dribbles into the paint, puts a shot up, it's blocked by the Cougars. Here comes Van Cleft in transition. Van Cleft loses it. Trying to get it to Kelly, and Kelly was the last man who touched it. So St. Mary who keeps it with 3:20 to play. 6-4 our score. St. Mary out in front by 2. And a traveling violation on Arizari, Tristan Arizari. There's actually 2 of them on the roster. Brandon is the brother, and he's on the bench right now. Of the Cougars, Van Cleft goes back to Van Cleft. Cardo on the far side. Cardo puts up a 3. No. Rebound, loose ball, and we have an offensive foul. That's going to be on Jaludi. He commits the first foul of the game. Driving in. Braderick puts up a shot by Ricardo, no good. Rebound by Jaludi. 2.5 to play here in the first. Shot fake. Inside to Kelly and off the glass. Sean Kelly ties the game at 6. 2:17 to play here in the first. Tim Klumman carrying the load. Number 4 is Klumman versus Van Cleft. Here's a steal by Sean Kelly. Kelly loses it. He picks it back up. He puts a shot up and it's off the glass. Good steal and shot by Sean Kelly as St. Mary calls their first timeout of the game. This is a full timeout. So thus far, there's been a lot of great defense here. As Brian Gesh work in this timeout. Again, he's the former head coach of Rutherford High School and was released following the end of the 2010 season. Scoring so far for Cresskill, Sean Kelly with a pair of field goals. He has 4. Adnan Jaludi with 2. Kevin Van Dyke and Dino Broderick each have a 3-point shot for St. Mary's. Also, Tyler Enenberg has a basket for Cresskill. 8-6 our score in the late minutes of the first quarter.
Let's go.
St. Mary with possession out of the timeout. 1:59 to play in the first. Klarman, full court pressure from the Cougars as we have a whistle. It's going to be on Sean Kelly. Kelly commits the foul, his first, team second. Arizari to inbound. Tristan, that is. Bacote to Klarman. They go to Braderick. Drives baseline, puts up a floater, no good, and Jaludi comes up with the board. Here comes Matt Flood and the Cresskill Cougars. Zach Garcia, number 11, in the ball game for the first time. Flood on the wing. Turn around, Jaludi puts up a shot. Yes! A tough move by Jaludi, and he puts a shot up to go. Cresskill 10, St. Mary's 6, 1:15 to play. Full court press. Here's a steal by Garcia. Going up for the layup is Flood. He has his shot blocked, and we have a whistle. It should be on Kevin Van Dyke. Instead, it's on Tristan Arizari. Arizari commits his first, team's first. Flood at the line, and he rattles in the first free throw. Entering the game for the first time for St. Mary, number 2, Justin Olivo, and number 24, Mike Polanki. Arizari and Van Dyke each take a seat on the bench. Second shot by Flood is good. 12-6, Cresskill leads, 1:11 to play in the first. Olivo. McCody, outlet pass. A turnaround shot by Broderick, no good. Last touch on Cresskill. Just under 1 minute to play. Clock says 59.9 seconds. Keith McCody to inbounds. McCody gets it in just in time, but the ball goes past Olivo, and Cresskill will keep it. Want to thank our viewers from the Cresskill area joining us for live coverage of tonight's game. Garcia to Flood on the near side. .30 seconds to play in the first. Here's Garcia, back to Flood. Matt Flood. Jaludi, back to Flood. Looks like they'll wind the clock down. 12 seconds, 11, 10. Garcia, with 7, 6, 5. There's Flood. A shot is blocked, and the clock strikes 0. That's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of 1, Cresskill with a 12-6 lead. And out of that timeout, which took place with 1:59 to play, Cresskill pulled away a little bit and definitely took advantage of a number of turnovers. So a great job by the Cougars of Cresskill. I believe Cresskill is scheduled to play in next month's NJSIAA tournament, We are moments from the start of the second quarter. Kevin Van Dyke and Dino Broderick each with a 3 for St. Mary, the only points of the game. And for Cresskill, Tyler Edinburgh with 2, Adnan Jaludi with 4, and Sean Kelly also has 4. Matt Flood with 2, both of which were on free throws. St. Mary will have first possession here in the second quarter. And McCody will inbound. Tim Klarman carries the load in the backcourt. There's a 3 by Broderick. It's no good, and a rebound. Flood picks it up for Cresskill. Christian Van Clef back in the game, number 4. Gets it to Flood. Garcia. Now Jaludi. Garcia goes to Kelly, and we have a whistle against St. Mary's. This one's going to go on Justin Olivo. That's his first. Team's second. Sean Kelly to the line for 2. And the first free throw takes a swish. Cresskill is going to make a substitution after the second free throw by Kelly. And Sean Kelly's second free throw is short, gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. Good second effort by Sean Kelly. 15-6 our score with 7:18 to play here in the second. Tim Klummer with the ball. Kevin Van Dyke dribbles through a pair of defenders, puts a shot up, in and out. Saving it from out, going out of bounds is Matt Flood. And St. Mary will keep it with 7:05 to play. Tristan Arizari and Kevin Van Dyke are both back in the game before St. Mary. Here's Piccone, puts up a shot. Yes. Keith Picote with his first field goal of the game, first points of the second quarter for St. Mary. 15-8, Cresskill in front, 6:48 to play, second quarter. Zach Garcia to his right, turns around and he took too many steps. And Zach Garcia did not think so. That's the third turnover of the game for Cresskill, the first of the second quarter. 6:37 to play. Garcia is guarding Tim Klarman. Here's Bacote. Bacote with the drive. Back to Klarman. Klarman for three. Yes! Tim Klarman with his first three of the game. Third three by St. Mary. 15-11. St. Mary trails. Eilenberg with a turnaround jumper. And the ball is taken by Tristan Arizari. Here's Bacote with the drive, and he is fouled by Zach Garcia. Garcia commits his first. That's the team's third. Keith Bacote at the line, shooting two with 6:05 to play here in the second. First free throw by Bacote. Takes a swish. He'll have one more coming up. Second free throw by Bacote. No good. Rebound by Sean Kelly. Here come the Cougars. Working quickly. Garcia double teamed in the corner. And we have a timeout. No, we have a whistle as Garcia stepped out of bounds. Hard view from where I'm sitting here at the table. Here come the Gales. 5:50 to play here in the second. They're down by 3. 15-12 our score. Bacote to his right. At the top. There's a three by Van Dyke, and it's good. Kevin Van Dyke for three, and we're tied at 15. Coming up on 5.5 to play, second quarter. Flood, Garcia, Van Cleft, Eilenberg. St. Mary wants to travel. They're not going to get it. Flood at the top. Garcia. Van Cleft. Back to Garcia. A lot of ball movement for Cresskill here. Eilenberg on the drive. Into the open lane. Goes Tyler Eilenberg, and he puts up his second field goal of the game. 17-15 with 5 minutes to play. Cresskill in front. Klarman. Bacote from the wing. Another three by Van Dyke. A bit too strong. And Van Cleft saves him from going out of bounds. Here's Kelly. And we have a whistle. Should be on Tristan Irizarry. No, it's going to be on Mike Palanke. His first, team's third. Kelly at the line for two. And Sean Kelly's first free throw in and out. Austin Cardo checks back in the game. for Zach Garcia and the Cougars. 4:35 to play here in the first half. Second shot by Kelly. Another one in and out. 0 for 2 that time for Sean Kelly. And here come the Gales. A coat from the wing. He takes a 2. It's a bit strong. Rebound by Flood. Van Cleft goes back to Flood at the top. Cardo. The dish to Van Cleft. Back out to Flood. Flood for 3. And it rattles in from deep. Flood with his first points of the game. He averages 14.6 per game. Cresskill up by 5. 3:52 to play here in the first half. Van Dyke from the wing. Bacote. Graderich loses it. It's saved by Klarman. Battle of fours. Klarman versus Van Cleft. Bacote. A 3 for the corner. And loose ball. Rebound by Matt Flood. And transition. Kelly with the layup. It's good. And Brian Gascione calls time on the St. Mary's bench. This is a 30-second timeout. Tonight's live stream is being sponsored this evening by Tony Treble of Century 21 Conception for your real estate brokerage needs this spring. 22-15 our score. Cresskill leads. They have led from the very start. Sean Kelly has done a lot of damage for the Cougars. So far in this ball game, he leads all scorers with 8. And St. Mary will have possession out of the timeout. Klarman goes to Arizari. Tristan, that is. Klarman from the top. Into the paint. Puts up a shot. No good. And the last touch was by Matt Flood. Zach Garcia is back in the game for Cresskill. He's wearing number 11. Full court pressure by the Gales. Eilenberg. A 3 by Kelly. Bang! Sean Kelly with his first 3 of the game. He's on fire so far. Cresskill up by 10. 25-15. 2:37 to play. Broderick, a 3 from the top, and he fires back with his second 3 of the game. Sanford down by 7. 2:20 to play here in the first half. Outlet pass goes to Austin Cardo, his first touch since he checked back into the game. A turnaround shot by Kelly, no good. Kelly, instead it goes to Matt Flood. Flood puts a shot up and short. Flood, a better opportunity, and stripped by the Gales. Here comes St. Mary. A 3 by Justin Olivo. Bang! Justin Olivo with his first points of the game. Gales trail by 4, 25-21. Austin Cardo's double team for a minute. Matt Flood at the top. Garcia on the wing. Good ball movement as Cardo goes to Kelly, and Kelly puts up the layup. 27-21. Cresskill out in front. 1:15 to play here in the first half. Keith Bacote's going to take his time, or not, against Tyler Edinburgh. There's a 3 by Arizari. Sorry, that's Van Dyke, and he rattles it in. Van Dyke hits his third three of the game. All of his field goals are courtesy of a three. Under a minute to play here in the first half. 27-24, Cresskill in front. St. Mary on the run as we have a whistle. Bacote makes some contact with Eilenberg. That's Bacote's first. Team's fourth. Austin Cardo to inbound. Eilenberg back to Cardo. Garcia stripped for a moment by Tristan Arizari. Arizari stepped out of bounds. St. Mary will keep it. Cresskill will keep it with 44 seconds to play. Kelly. No look pass to Garcia. Flood to Eilenberg. Eilenberg puts up a shot from the free throw and it's good. Eilenberg with 6 points, 2 above his average. 21 seconds to play in the first half. Keith Bacote on the near side. And St. Mary will have the final word. 10, 9, 8, 7. Bacote versus Eilenberg. Bacote puts up a shot. It's short. Rebound by Matt Flood as the clock strikes zeros, and that will do it to the end of the first half. Cresskill 29, St. Mary 24. Back after this on NJ.org Varsity for the second half.
Italian sub, chips and drink for $5. A regular hot menu includes chicken parmesan, meatball subs, sausage and peppers, chicken fingers, chicken wings. Ladies and gentlemen, in upcoming action next week, the Lady Cougars will play at home 2 times next week. First on Tuesday at 4 p.m. versus Pagoda, and on Thursday also at 4 p.m. versus Park Ridge. Next week, Cougar boys will be on the road for 3 games. Tuesday at Pagoda, 7 p.m. game for varsity. Thursday, Park Ridge, also 7 p.m. start for varsity. Finally, Friday, crosstown rival at New Milford, 7 p.m. start time for varsity.
Absolutely. Now, what does that mean for our fans here? Or if they know someone who's tuning into our game about home making watches. Okay. By whom should I say it's being broadcast? We're doing it again for a company? Yeah. NJ.org Varsity. NJ.org Varsity? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, special announcement. Tonight's game is being broadcast live on YouTube by NJ.org Varsity. You know what that means, Cougar fans. Gotta be live out there. In other upcoming events, on Friday, February 28th, Cresskill Principal Players will kick off their musical, Drowsy Chaperone. Start time for the Friday show, 7:30 p.m. Tickets available either online or at lunch or after school at Cresskill High School. Additional shows, Saturday, March 1st, also at 7:30 p.m. And finally, Sunday matinee, Sunday, March 2nd at 2 p.m. Brook. Start time, 7 p.m. Or shortly thereafter, depending on the conclusion of the girls' game.
So when you have your home court advantage, if you will, but you still have to draw and you can get the crappiness in the barn, you know? You don't know what you're gonna get. But that's how they keep it an even playing field. Because you got girls that have a lot of money that have amazing horses. So this is even Steven, you know? Ours, Memorial has a beautiful equestrian center right on the grounds. Smith has one on the grounds.
Well, once again, we remind you,
A couple of the other
concession stands catered by the Big E's.
Memorial does.
Ask Raymond John. Visit Big E's. Raymond will need it.
Yeah, they have it's a good school. It's a good school.
Hey, Katie. Missed you today. What? I know. I said we missed you.
Mr. Klein, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
How about you, the Swan? What else
Good.
can I
You're announcing so much. I love it.
Okay.
I was thinking the Harlem Wizards.
The Harlem
on the
Wizards,
20th.
absolutely, yes.
And they can get tickets from Bev, Nancy Patinage. Oh yeah, you can read them. Give them that to read off.
Okay.
Sorry.
20th.
Sorry. Can we send that to him? I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cresskill Cougars will be hosting the Harlem Wizards Thursday, March 20th. Don't forget to pick up your tickets. Available from Nancy Kucinich, Matt Caluso.
I'm starving. What's that? I'm starving. Oh, yeah. They're big pieces, huh? Oh, hell yeah. Sweet spot.
Or you can get them online at harlemwizards.com.
What's up, Coach?
Tickets are also available online at harlemwizards.com. Also available at
Kelly's killing us.
Cresskill.
Kelly's got 14.
I go at it late, 5 to 7 o'clock.
Huh?
Doors open at 6.
How could this be the scoring, right?
March 20th, Cresskill Cougars.
We had 18
Harlem Wizards. Game time, 7 p.m.
It's all our baskets. We have no fucking... Keith Bakel's the only one that scored a 2. I won. 7 threes, and they got all 2s. Right? They're attacking the basket. Whose ball is it? Why you stand?
They asked me to, I can do that.
How's your eye doing?
The doctor said that it'll probably take about 3 months. So,
So it's all muscle?
yeah.
That's good news.
Maria Santoro said, think of it as like you've got a cast on. You know it's going to heal. There's nothing you can do about it. You got to live with it.
Bako, not Bacody, Bako.
Bako, sorry.
Bako, it's alright. And Polanque. Just for those 2. I forgot to tell you to pronounce it, guys.
Yeah, I know. I thought there was an S in his name.
Polanque and Bako. The rest you're okay with.
Right.
The rest you got it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Back here live at Cresskill High School, the Gales of St. Mary Rutherford 29-24 as we are just moments away from the start of the second half. Matt Nelson here with you on NJ.org Varsity. Once again, folks, tonight's game is being sponsored by Treble of Century this spring. So first half stats. First for the Gales of St. Mary. Kevin Van Dyke leads the way with 9 points, all of which are on threes. Dino Broderick with 2 threes. He has 6. 3 points for Cresskill. Sean Kelly, certainly the star player. 15 points, just making sure I check my math right. Tyler Eilenberg with 6. On Jalud with 4. And Matt Flood with 5. Start the second half, and St. Mary's left to right. Cresskill from left, and the Cougars will inbound. And he draws the foul. Zach Garcia commits the foul. His second. Team's first. Sorry, Van Dyke with the inbound to Broderick, and Broderick lays it up and in. That's his third field goal of the game. St. Mary pulls within 3. Garcia goes to Cardo. Jaludi. Cardo from deep. He nails it. Austin Carter with his first points of the game, and Cresskill Ludi picks up the board. Garcia from 3. Bang! Zach Garcia with his first points of the game. Cresskill pulling away. They lead by 9. 35-26. To play third quarter. Dave Cameron, the drive baseline. Broderick. Is good. (35-27). Second shot by Bacote. Got it.
Baker was 2 for 2 from the line. And that's Woody. That's Flood.
Nice move by Brock. And Van Cleef comes up with the board. Van Cleef for the top. Guarded by Klarman. Cardo. Yes. Points. Timeout is taken by St. Mary's. Full timeout. And St. Mary has yet to score. AJ Gentile checks in the game for the first two. He was double teamed. It looks like Christian Van Cleef is called for traveling. This ball is from offensive foul on, I believe that is Tristan Arizari. Puts a shot up, no good. Loose ball, out of bounds. Last touch, Cresskill. Ludi checks in for the first time here in the fourth quarter. Down the free throw. Klarman makes the pass. Gentile. Garcia goes to Flood for three in the corner. Got it.